I recently joined a group on Facebook, and it was the Armattan Quads group. And I had been looking through the posts and noticed that quite a few people were complaining about the shipping times for Armattan, specifically about how long it takes to get from Taiwan to the U.S. And most of the people that were complaining about it were on the West Coast. I currently live on the East Coast. However, everybody was saying about 3 to 4 weeks, and I got mine in less than 5 days. So I was really happy about that. Granted, 17 Track did not do a good job of actually tracking the package. All it told me was it left Taiwan at some point in time. It didn't tell me when it reached the U.S. or anything. So it was a little bit of a surprise when I got this on my doorstep today. And it was a good surprise. I like receiving stuff that I don't know is coming. I thought I would share with you some things that I really liked about Armattan so far, and I show you what came in the box. I got the F1-4B from Armattan. It's their 4-inch 4mm base plate frame in the F1 series. It comes with a 1.5mm top plate with their name CNC'd out of it. It comes obviously with a solid piece of 4mm arms and base plate all put together, which is pretty sturdy. I was actually a little more flexible than I thought it would be, but it's still very sturdy. It comes with a Armattan battery strap, a LiPo XT60 connector. I purchased the cheaper power distribution board, which is smaller and fits right underneath your flight controller. I personally like this style better. A couple things that I really like about this is that it comes with everywhere for plus and minuses all around the board, so you can solder ESCs on it from any direction. But it also provides some in voltage grounds for 5 volts. Now, of course, there's no back on this power distribution board, but what these smaller traces are for you actually to put something that is regulated down to 5 volts, for example, from your VTX to your camera, and put that directly into the power distribution board and then solder it over to your camera. So that kind of helps eliminate this huge mess of wires you can cut from point A to point B and then point B to point C along there. And I actually really think that's ingenuitive, and I like that. Also came with all the nuts and bolts you need, metal standoffs, or aluminum standoffs, and then the plastic standoffs for mounting your power distribution board and your flight controller, and then of course the nuts and bolts to mount your top plate to your bottom plate, and so forth. Comes with camera mount, which are just 2 pieces of carbon fiber cut so you can mount your camera. I'm going to be mounting the HS1177 on it because that's pretty much the only camera I use right now, so it should fit perfectly fine. Comes with 2 great stickers, which I love stickers. One is for ArmattanProductions.com, which is the part that actually builds the hobby parts, and the other one is ArmattanQuads.com, which is the part that sells the quadcopters and stuff. So pretty cool that I got some stickers. And then it came with something else. It came with a dum-dum. I thought that was very interesting. I was like, really? I kind of laughed when I first opened it up. I've never had a company send me a dum-dum with something I ordered, which it was nice of them. It was very nice of them. And I think that kind of goes to show what kind of company Armattan really is. It was a little bit of a sense of humor, and it was a kind thing to do. Not that I eat lollipops, but it was still the thought that was there. They're really thinking about the customer, and not a lot of companies do that nowadays. Most people just think about the money. And so I really appreciated that from them. Now there is one thing on here that I am missing, as you may have noticed. I am missing the LED taillight, which goes on the back of the quadcopter. And they sent me this checklist of everything that's supposed to come in here. And as you can see, the LED taillight is marked with an X and circled and says, "We'll send one soon, sorry." Now, I actually already knew that they were going to be sending me one before I got this, and that was because they were out of stock of it. I mean, it's a cool taillight, so I'm sure a lot of people buy it. But they said that they wanted, as soon as I placed the order and as soon as they said it shipped, they sent me another email saying that they didn't have it available in stock and that they'd be sending it out immediately when it comes back into stock. They said that they still wanted to send the frame itself out as soon as possible, so they just went ahead and shipped that without the LED taillight, which I also appreciated that because, one, I wanted the quadcopter. LED taillight isn't going to make or break me. Most importantly is the ability to fly, and so that's what I need the frame for. You don't need the LED taillight to fly. So that wasn't a big deal. And then the fact that they notified me immediately was very customer service friendly and thoughtful of them. And then the fact that they shipped it out immediately, despite not having a part in stock, was very cool too, because a lot of companies will sit there and we want to save on shipping, so we're going to send it out all together when this one part goes in and we'll just hold the order. And I don't like that. I don't like having my money out there for a while, even though it's been spent. I don't like, relying on a company like that for quite some time just because of a little tiny part. And so they decided to go the extra step, ship it out immediately, and just pay themselves for the shipping, or themselves pay for the shipping of the LED taillight a little later, which honestly puts them out of a little bit of money. The cost is higher for them by doing that. Not much higher, but it's a little higher. And so the fact that they would do that for a customer without me asking, simply because they want me to get what I ordered as quickly as possible and be satisfied, is very admirable of them as a company. So I really, really like that, like how Armattan has done that and been forthright about everything with their products. So I'm pretty excited to build this, and I will be posting a build video of the Armattan F1-4B in the next week or so. So be looking for that on my channel. I appreciate everybody watching this video, and check me out on Instagram. Follow me at ValeFPV on Instagram. Subscribe to my channel. Like the video if you liked it. Comment on the video if you have any questions or anything that you may want to see in future videos. And I appreciate your time. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.